and I saw Thunderbolts. And I'm telling you right now, everybody who shit on Thunderbolts didn't see the movie. Because if you went and saw that movie, it was not just a superhero movie, although they did have superhero powers in it, but it's not like the Thunderbolts themselves. They're not like the Avengers where you have these guys who are super powerful. And you got Iron Man, you got Thor, you got Captain America with a shield and Black Panther, this whole thing. Nah, man, these
Do they do
guys are
like
like
sparkles on their fingers and stuff, or what's their powers?
they're like a lower tier.
One of them's
I
got
mean, they
bad
said,
breath,
well, that's
super
funny.
bad breath.
That's funny. They got lower powers, although they're very highly skilled. But the one in this one was the Sentry. Sentry is like Superman on this planet, right? But the problem is he's bipolar. So
So wait,
he
who
has
are
a
the
dark side,
Thunderbolts?
huh?
Who
The
are the
Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts?
are Red Guardian, Yelena
Okay, so was
Belova.
he a super soldier?
He's he's like Russia's super
Who
soldier.
was in the Black Widow one? I saw that movie.
Yes, the Red Guardian. He's Russia's
David
Captain America.
Harbour.
He's Russia's Captain America. But the problem is, and it's a funny thing in the movies, is that he's like yes, Captain America and we fought once. I'm sure he thinks about it all the time, and they're like, yeah, he ain't thinking about you at all, bro. He's
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So he's this guy who wants to be on the same level as Cap, but he's not.
that's like
Um,
you and Mahershala. Like he's like Captain America, and you're like that Russian.
Those
Always
comparisons
talking
don't work.
about him, but
It
you
doesn't
know.
work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I'm actually sad that I'm actually upset that I even said his name right now. Because I'm like, he gets enough pub, right? I'm like, and you run away with it. No, dude,
Man, who
he's one
else
of my
is in
best
it?
friends in the whole wide world. There's no he's Captain America and I'm like
He's
Robin
Captain
Hood.
America,
Like,
man. You're the Russian. You're
hey,
the
look, that's
Russian.
fine. I don't give a shit. He is who he is, right? That's my dude. We all on the same team, so I ain't tripping,
Um,
right?
all right,
Um,
isn't his daughter in it too? Black Widow's sister? Is she a Thunderbolt?
She's Yelena Belova. She's highly skilled.
So
And then
she's
you have
like
the Patriot. You
okay,
have the
she's doing
Patriot, right?
jujitsu or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
she
the
can fight.
Patriot, and then Winter Soldier shows up. But the thing is, this is really about
That's it.
Century.
Who else is in it? Like
That's
who
it
else is on the
for the
team?
Thunderbolts. They pick out
There's
somebody
three of
else.
them?
There's four.
Who's the fourth?
You have Red Guardian, you have Yelena Belova, you have the Patriot, and then you have the Winter Soldier who
Or who's the
shows up.
Patriot?
The Patriot was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was the guy that Louise Dreyfus, her character, recruited to be like the next Captain America, but he's kind of got an edge about him. He's a little
Hmm.
dark, kind of dresses up like Cap a little bit, wants to be like
Does he
Cap.
have power?
He does. He has like super soldier power,
Okay, so this is
super
all like a
soldier
super
serum.
soldier movie.
Yeah. So, but then this is really about the Sentry, and the Sentry is created. But I'm not gonna give it away, but somehow he's created. But the problem is that he's bipolar, and so he's got two sides of him. There's the
He's a
Sentry.
villain.
Well, I'm just
He's a
gonna throw it out there.
bipolar. Oh, he's just got
So
issues.
he's got the Sentry side, and then the Sentry like has the power of 1,000 suns. Like that's his whole thing. And then he has the Void, which is his alter, like his bipolar state. And the Void, you got to watch the movie, dude. The Void is nuts. The Void is
Where can I
crazy.
see this film?
It should be
This
coming on streaming
masterpiece.
soon. But what I want to say is this. It was a really good movie, despite being, it wasn't about necessarily being a superhero movie, but as far as a good movie, character development, plot, storyline, excitement, scenes, it was a really good movie. And so for people to say Thunderbolts was a flop, that means you didn't watch the movie. And if you watch the movie, that means that you don't understand good storytelling because this was really a good movie, right? It
So what do
was really great.
how do you grade it? Man, this could be like your poor Dane. I got the coins. You got the what would you have? The ticket stubs?
Yeah, I guess ticket stubs. I
How many
mean,
ticket
out of
stubs?
five ticket stubs, I give it a 4.5. Easy.
Damn.
I get a 4.5,
Well,
easy
see, I'm going
four.
to tell you this, folks. I already don't like this idea because Reggie is super giving on everything. If Reggie does this, it'll be between 3 and 5 every time.
Probably. Because honestly,
So
and
then
look,
we
to be
might as well
honest,
give you a three
well,
stub
this is the
limit.
thing, man. This is the thing. And this is who I am. Like, as a guy who did a thing on a high level for a long time in a lot of different ways, I understand what it takes to go into it. Having access to people who work on a high level in a lot of different ways, be it coaching, be it acting, be it business wise. I understand what goes into it. So I have a lot of respect for that. So even when something doesn't go well, the fact that someone wrote a script, got it produced, got it greenlit, was able to film it, had backers, supporters, the whole thing, there is just a level of respect that I'm going to have for that, where I'm not going to give something a zero because I haven't done any of that shit. So
I
for
feel you.
anybody who wants to, it's for me really what it comes down to. It's like the fan who sits in the crowd who's never played the sport, who's never run, jumped, shot a ball, caught a ball, hit a ball, threw a ball, who's never done anything, but they want to sit there and be like, "This guy's trash. This guy's a piece of shit." It's like, have you done it? Can you do it? No, right? Like, and I'm gonna be like right now, and this is a whole other thing. Right now, like I'm teaching my son this whole thing about. Sometimes he'll make a comment about somebody in the majors, like, this guy's only hitting like 275, and I go, "Are you in the majors? Have you even made your high school team yet?" I go, before you start talking about what somebody else is doing and what they're not doing, you better do it and you better do it better than them, right? So at this point, for a guy to be in the major leagues, that means that he went through little league, he went through high school, he went through college, he probably went through the minors, and then he was one of the few people lucky enough to make it to a major league team, and he's at bat going up against people who are throwing the ball up to 110 miles an hour. And yeah, maybe he hits 2 or 3 out of 10, and you want to say that he's not that good, yo, you might want to check yourself,
Hey, you should
right?
write a children's book called "Appreciate Riding the Pine."
Yeah, straight up. And it's for every guy out there who's like talking about the 15th guy on the NBA who's sitting on the end of the bench. That dude will bust your ass and give you 50 any day of the week, right?
Yeah,
So
easily.
so for me, there's always going to be a level of appreciation and understanding with all that stuff. But with that being said, I give it a four. Four to 4.5.
Yeah,
And
easily.